Hiyo de Gallo. This is a video about unexpected surprises. So I came across this book while shopping for groceries at one of the big box stores. They had just some books sitting out, and these are called Brendan Jr. Classics. Of course, it's H.G. Wells' The Time Machine, a book I've read. But this is a deal where they're just taking the story, simplifying a little bit, bigger letters, for kids. But there's something I really enjoy about it, and if you could see kind of how beat up it is, I kind of carry it with me everywhere. And it really just kind of appeals to my minimalistic sensibilities. I'm in this thing where I guess I'm making comics and I'm trying to get published and everything, but my heart lies in books like Shel Silverstein. If like Where the Sidewalk Ends, where there's one illustration with a big poem and the letters and words are part of the book or a part of the story. Or you look at the early Winnie the Pooh stuff where these are just really simple. So, like, that's pretty good. Really simple drawings, and you look at the early drawing renderings of Pooh and Piglet. They're just kind of circles piled on each other, but they're, there's texture and there's depth and all that stuff. And where my sensibilities lie as far as publishing and everything, I would just like to do almost like this, where you have a big illustration, another illustration, and you have text that's part of it. And I guess that's probably called novella or something like that. But, and look at this. I mean, okay, so Starry Night is one of the easiest things to draw, but it still looks great, man. And that's a really good layout. And so I just, by the time I went, I think I got it just it was on sale for $1. It was for sale for $1. And there was a bunch of other stories there, and if I would have been thinking at the time, I would have filled the cart up full of all those books. But you look at some of these illustrations. I mean, they're simple, but they're nice. I mean, I think I might have. There's one where the gal was laying, come across that one again. That's nice. There you go. That's a really beautiful drawing. So this part of the story, this tiny gal that he meets, he puts his coat over her and she's sleeping, and so that's a jacket and laying on the grass. So that's just just really nice, simple illustration. And again, some of my philosophy with illustration and drawing and everything is tell your story in as little or a few lines as possible. I know there's another philosophy, just like over render everything, but I love this. This is a great. He's lit a match and the Morlocks have almost got him, and it's just such a great thing. They're scary, but they're kind of obscured, and you see a little bit more of his feet than anything else because they're close, and just really simple illustrations, which I really like. And so I guess 3.5 minutes. Oh, focus there, camera. There we go. I guess 3.5 minutes is probably too much time to spend on something like this. But if you see any of these out and about, get them. You're not going to be sad about it because, again, I come from a background. That's real nice. I come from a background where I didn't take life art or any of that stuff. I didn't go to school, and so I pick up anything I can to give me, different, almost like a morgue file kind of deal, where I'm trying to pull from everything I can to get better. And again, this is a wonderful little deal like that. And also, Time Machine is a book that you should read. If you haven't read it. It's a really good book. And then almost in this really simplistic child's format. So yeah, really good story, really good illustrations in a very simple package. So until then, find something simple and get surprised. Let's all get published. Boop.